Hey everybody, it is me, Angel Benton, and it is time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recap, where we delve into the world of daytime television, and we do a few reality shows on the side for now. And one of those reality shows that we're doing is Drag Race, RuPaul's Drag Race. Now, I know that the part one of the reunion actually just aired, but I'm actually a few episodes behind, but not that many because they took a big ass long break in between. So I'm excited about that. That kind of makes me happy. Okay, so back to Drag Race. Oh, but before we get into Drag Race, I'm wearing my blue t-shirt today. I got this in England. See, there's Lee. He's so cute. And there's Duncan. He's hot as hell. Yum. Ugh. I love it. I love it. Okay, sorry. I can't, it's Drag Race. Okay, so Drag Race. So this week was the last week we had for, spoiler alert. I mean, if you don't know this by now, you know she's not one of the top four. The Vixen got voted off. And she had to lip sync For Your Life against Asia O'Hara. Girl, there was no contest. And what's funny is that the week before, RuPaul had asked all the queens, he was like, who do you want to see go home? And literally, the one person who did not say the Vixen because everybody else said the Vixen was Eureka. She said Asia O'Hara because she's my biggest competition. And it's true, right? They're both in the top four, so what does that tell you, right? Oh, spoiler alert. But yeah, so the Vixen was sort of pissed off because, she was like, oh my God, it was the best because she found out and then she's like, you guys all just shit on my dream. And they're like, baby, and I love fucking Monet Exchange. I live for Monet Exchange. She might be my favorite girl this season. She might be. I love Miss Cracker and I love Aquaria and, Eureka, I enjoy at times, but I just fucking love Monet Exchange. And you know what I love about Monet Exchange? Last week, when they had that whole mermaid challenge, the mermaid eleganza, and Aquaria was giving you a mermaid that... it was a snatch game. So, but then it was also the mermaid, and she was giving you the mermaid in an oil slick, in an oil spill. So, and she won. And Monet, God bless her, because she was like, you know what? I really thought it should have been me, but I'm glad that New York has taken the crown. So that's kind of cool that she's supportive of her fellow sisters, especially from her hometown. So I fucking love Monet Exchange. I really do. Except for that goddamn sponge dress. Oh, God. Okay. Anyways. I know, I really do. I love me some Monet Exchange. So, yeah, because she was like, I totally thought I won that. Because she did do really well in the Snatch Game. Her and Eureka and Aquaria. But Aquaria came out of nowhere with her Melania Trump impression, and she was fucking flawless. She slayed that shit. So I'm not surprised that Aquaria won that challenge at all. Not in the slightest. So this week, they had to sing live because they had to do an unauthorized rusical about Cher. And let's see, who did what? So the first one that came out was Cameron Michaels, who actually won this challenge. Cher, okay? So she came out as 60 Cher, and they were all singing live, every single one of them. And then Monet came out as a half-breed Cher. And then Vixen came out as Cher that was variety show Cher. Thank you, God. I can't speak. And then Aquaria came out as Disco Cher. And she made this comment about, oh God, they always dress me in these crap costumes or whatever, because it was really bugging her, and then she just worked with it and then threw it off, and then she was fine. And then they had Asia as Moonstruck, 80s movie star Cher. And then they had Eureka as If I Could Turn Back Time Cher. And then the last one was Believe Cher, and that was Ms. Cracker. And everybody did really well, except there were a couple of moments that, it's not like they were bad. They just weren't that funny. And you know what? I actually felt bad for Asia O'Hara, because whereas it was really super easy for a lot of the other queens to make their parts funny, it was probably the most difficult for Asia O'Hara, because that's kind of hard to do that, right? And then it reminded me of last season on All Stars 3 when Thorgy Thor was cast as Stevie Nicks and everyone else was cast as all these fierce over-the-top divas. And honestly, I just think she wasn't a big enough fan of Stevie Nicks to really know how to do it well. She did fine, but she didn't do well enough to save herself from elimination. And that's kind of how I feel about Asia. Asia came in and she was up for elimination, and so was the Vixen. And then that started the whole lip sync for your life, and then they were... Who won that challenge? It was not Aquaria did not win that challenge because... Oh, Cameron Michaels. Cameron Michaels won the challenge, and everyone was like gagged because Cameron Michaels won. Because even sitting backstage, Cameron was like, you know what? Until they say that you have won, I'm just gonna sit on my hands and you know what I'm saying? So I thought that was pretty fucking cool. That was super cool. Because he's got that attitude of gratitude. Is he my favorite queen? Maybe not, but I enjoy him a lot. And I definitely enjoy his attitude for sure. I definitely appreciate it. And so we'll see next week. I think next week is the top 6. So I'm getting close to that reunion. Like, I'm not that far away. So I will probably most likely get caught up this weekend because I have nothing planned this weekend at all. I'm going to sit in front of this goddamn television, or in my case, it's my iPad. I'm going to sit in front of my iPad. I mean, I have stuff on TV, but I don't have my new TiVo hooked up yet. So, unless it's airing live, I'm not going to see it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that gets taken care of soon, I hope. But yeah, because my goal is to get a television, and then my goal is to get a pull-out couch. Those are on my to-do list. I've got the iPad. I'm doing good there. So yeah, I need to get that stuff. So anyways. Do I look skinny? You know what? It's actually not that hot today. It is only 84 degrees currently because I don't have the air on, but I was able to turn the air on for a little bit when I got home today. Today's Friday, and I was so excited because although yes, once again, I was the second to last one out of the office today, but I was still thrilled that I could go home. Like, I stopped at Walmart and I got some Fierce candles, and I'm very excited about those. And I also got some leave-in conditioner because I ran out. As you can see, I have run out of leave-in conditioner. So I cannot wait to get that shit going because that's crazy. So who is your favorite drag queen? Who do you think is going to win this season of Drag Race? And I want to shout out to all my friends from Essex, Chantal, Reese, Katie, big shout, big love. Yeah, so, because they're very excited because Drag Race UK is going to be starting soon, and they know one of the contestants. So I think that's fucking cool. I think that's super cool. I can't wait. It's nice to see other people get excited about, reality shows, because they have some great-ass reality shows in England. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing. I'm sure we will see Drag Race UK in the United States, I'm sure, and I cannot wait. So anyways, thank you so much for logging on today. I do appreciate it. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Angel Benton. You can hashtag Drag Race or hashtag RPDR to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race. Or you can also hashtag Days to talk Days of Our Lives, because I'm doing that next. And you can hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up. Excuse me, I almost made it through the whole thing without belching. Damn it. And no, it's not because of my acid reflux, John. I don't have, whatever. Yeah, so you'll find my Storytime with Angel Benton series while you're there. So thank you so much for logging on today. Have a great day. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.